Good morning. My name is Savitri, and I am one of the co-founders of Healed Love Fed. And thank you for finding us on this page. I wanted to take a moment to explain the Sadhana Huddle and what we do there. It happens every weekday morning from 6 to 6:30 a.m. Central Time. And it's there to help us all get up in the morning and start the day off in ourselves, soul to soul. So we connect together, we practice, and yet we're not chatting. We're on mute the entire time. We see each other and we get into a meditative state, and it gets you up in the morning. There are people that say without the Sadhana Huddle, they'd be getting up 2 hours later. And doing this, it makes them very happy to have gotten up and had that start of the day in themselves, as opposed to waking up to rush to do something with a different hat on, like as a mother, as someone who's about to go to work, or anything else you need to do, make food for the family, but to start in your own being and to connect with that first. It makes all the difference in the world. And that's what sadhana is a personal spiritual practice. And to do it in the morning is a real game changer. It just takes it to a different level. So that's why for the morning, if you're not familiar with any of this practice, the way we start every practice is to tune in with a mantra, and that mantra is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So I'll have you sit in easy pose, which is pretty much Indian style, and you're gonna have your hands together, and we're gonna just come to our breath for a moment, and then we're gonna chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we'll do that 3 times, and I'm just gonna do it once so you know how it sounds if this is your first time coming in to do it. All right, so we're gonna sit, inhale, exhale, and then we'll begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we chant that 3 times. Om is the creative energy. Namo is to call on. So you're calling on your creative energy, your God energy, that which can create an infinite potentiality. Guru is the teacher and Dev is transparent. So when you put the two together, it's transparent teacher. So it's that inner guide, the ultimate guru that lies within you, as well as all the gurus, the teachers that have come before us and surround us today, that come together, okay, to support our being, to support our inner wisdom, to connect with that wisdom. So Gurudev Namo, to call on that, to call on your inner wisdom and to call on your creative energy. We're calling on that. We're calling on that 3 times. And so when we do our practices, we start with that. That is our tune-in. It's called the Adi Mantra, okay? And then typically we go into either a breath meditation or a mantra meditation, and then after that we go into the other one. So if we started with the breath, then we do the mantra meditation, and vice versa, and then we do some warm-ups. We do each set for 40 days, and since we're meeting 5 days of a 7-day week during the weekday, what you can do is you can either modify the 40 days and just do it during those 5 days, or if you really want to do it 40 days consecutively, you're going to do it on your own on Saturday and Sunday. I always create a video for that set. So if you do need a video to follow, then you can watch that video as you do the practice on the weekends. If you happen to miss the Sadhana Huddle during the weekday, or you need to even get done earlier. Some people do that, just get done earlier and get out of the way because they have an earlier day ahead of them. Then you can use that video for that as well. Okay, so, and then each Each practice video also comes with a tutorial, and the tutorial will go over either that meditation and the benefits. And once a year, when we do the Surya Kriya, then it will go over the exercises that you may need a modification for, because some of those exercises may be difficult for the knees and all of that. So and perhaps even for your shoulders. And so I'll always have a tutorial to help you understand that better, because during the Sadhana Huddle, since we're really focusing on the practice, I'm not doing a whole lot of teaching there. I'll remind you to do a few things like look at the tip of the nose, but it's not a teaching half hour. So you're going to want to see the tutorial if you need to know more. If you happen to come into it, you don't understand it, you know you're going to come the next day, then just go back to the tutorial. Just do the best you can with the practice, and then say, oh, you know what, that part, I didn't understand that, so I'm going to go back to the tutorial, and that's all you need to do, okay? So I make it pretty easy for you to be able to follow along on a regular basis. And always, if you have any questions or concerns or comments or anything, you can always reach out, and me or my business partner, Jode, we're here to answer any of your questions. We're here to make this easy for you, to have you start your day off on a good note, on a strong note, and also getting up early. And for some people, 6 o'clock can be 5:45 to make it to a 6 o'clock sadhana can be kind of late, because there are some people in the world that start this at 4 o'clock in the morning or 4:30. And I do just want you to know that some people do come and end with this practice, and they do stuff beforehand. And some people use this as a way to launch their day and then do something afterwards, do more afterwards. And some people, this is all that is, and that's all that's required, and is completely sufficient enough. So I'm not sure what that's going to be for you, and that could evolve over time, and you may have days where it looks a little bit differently, but it gives you a way, like a marker in the morning, like, okay, by now, this is when I'm going to tune in. And not only are you tuning into yourself, but you're tuning into, a wider community of people without having to get social and chat, okay? Just to know that you're connected soul to soul and connecting together into your own soul, all right? And you also don't have to think about what you're doing, because I'm leading it for you. So that's it. If you have any other questions, again, ask. If this is showing up where there is comments below, then you can always ask in the comments below, or just send an email. On this page, there will be an email address somewhere. You can send that. You can send me an email and ask anything. And that's it. We're just here to help, and I hope that this is very helpful for you. What else do I need to say about that? One more thing, we do close with a mantra, Sat Nam, Satnam, and it means truth is your name. Truth is who you are. And it's like saying namaste. So we say Sat Nam like we say namaste. That the soul and the God in me, goddess in me, sees the soul, sees your soul, the soul and goddess in you. It's the truth. We see the truth. Okay, we're cutting through all of the BS. And so at the end, we always end with that. We're going to inhale deeply, and as I'm going to do now. Okay, and so if you just want to practice now, just bring your hands together, press them firmly into each other. And then inhale deeply, and we're going to begin. Sat Nam. Peace to all, love to all, light to all. Sat Nam.